Calcutta High Court over the idol immersion. The Calcutta High Court is to now pass an order tomorrow. Today, Calcutta High Court pulled up Mamata government on the Durga Puja idol row. The court made more observations saying, why can't two communities celebrate the festival simultaneously? It says every individual has a right to profess his or her religion. The state can't assume without any concrete facts. This on the matter that the West Bengal government has already ordered restrictions where the idol immersion is concerned on the Dashami day, citing that Muharram processions have to take place on the same day. Let's go across to my colleague Tapas joining us with the latest. Tapas, talk us through of how the Calcutta High Court has reprimanded the West Bengal government and what's been the response of the government today.
Well, the division bench of the acting Chief Justice Suhrawardy and Justice Harish Tandon completely wraps the state government. The Advocate General was trying to put forth the theory that there are apprehensions that law and order deterioration may take place if both the processions go simultaneously, to which the basic question that both the judges have asked the state government, that on the foundation of what concrete evidence the state have come out with this circular. Everybody has their right to perform their religion under Article 25 and 26 of the Constitution. And there is no point that state can come and impose embargo just on the basis of apprehensions, to which the Advocate General tried to convince the court by stating that given the present context, there could be some law and order, to which again the division.
Right, we'll try and connect with my colleague Tapas once again. This is, of course, a very important development, and tomorrow the Calcutta High Court is expected to give its verdict after raising a lot of question marks where the entire hearing is concerned. I think Tapas is back with us. Yes, Tapas, please continue. The link broke in the middle. Tomorrow, of course, is a big day when the Calcutta High Court has heard all the arguments and will give a verdict on the same tomorrow.
Well, absolutely so. The Advocate General from the state government tried to convince the court that there are apprehensions on basis of which the state government have decided to come out with these notifications, to which immediately the division bench came out and said that what prompted the Chief Minister to come out and announce the embargo on a public gathering without even having a notification issued, and what was the need of changing the notifications thrice. And not stopping there, the state government's council tried to convince the court by going by the order that were passed last year by Justice Dipankar Dutta, to which again it is generally not a precedent, but the division bench said that they will not go by any past order of any court or High Court or Supreme Court. They are here to judge this entire PIL on the basis of facts and figures that are there available on ground. And not stopping there, the acting Chief Justice even went ahead and said that Mamata Banerjee always says that that West Bengal is one of the most harmonious state as far as communal relations are concerned. And in Hindi he said that आपकी Chief Minister ये कहती है कि पश्चिम बंगाल मिसाल है communal harmony का, तो इसे बंद क्यों करना चाहते हैं आप लोग? And they even raised question at last that if the state of West Bengal is one of is the only state in the country which has a communal harmony, complete communal harmony, then isn't this dictated by the state government is trying to create a divide between the Hindu and the Muslim religion? And they also said that there have been no precedents in recent past or in past that if occasions have taken place of different communities simultaneously, any law and order situation have taken place.
Okay, so just hold your thoughts there for a moment, Tapas. Let me bring in some more political voices on this. I have with me Mr. Sudhir Ranjan Chaudhary of the Congress over the phone line. Mr. Chaudhary, tomorrow we are expecting the Calcutta High Court to give a final verdict on the entire idol immersion row versus Muharram processions over there. But in the manner in which the court today has reprimanded Mamata government, asked questions why two communities can't celebrate together, etc. How do you view the stance and where do you see this headed?
See, actually, insofar as West Bengal state is concerned, it is recognized as an epicenter, it is recognized as a place of communal peace and harmony over the centuries. So, what I am observing that here both the BJP party and the ruling TMC have been turning a non-issue into an issue in order to in order to score their own political brownie points.
Okay.
Because immersion and Muharram, I think it can easily be held together.
Yes, are you suggesting, Mr. Sudhiranjan Chaudhary, that both these festivals can happen together without any law and order situation?
Yes,
Because
the government, the state government,
Yeah.
has never taken all the stakeholders into consideration.
Okay.
It is simply the state government's own verdict without having consultations with the concerned.
Okay, I'll have to interrupt you there for a moment, Mr. Chaudhary, because Mamata Banerjee, Chief Minister, is speaking. Well, that was a very brief reaction that was coming in from Mamata Banerjee on a day when the Calcutta High Court has heard arguments from both the sides and tomorrow is expected to give a final verdict on the entire immersion row. We know that the Mamata government has imposed restrictions when it comes to the immersion of the Durga idol.
Home Minister পদটা তো কনস্টিটিউশনাল পদ, খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট পদ এবং হায়ার পদ, সুতরাং তারা যেটা ভালো বুঝছেন সেটা করছেন, বাট এই জায়গায় যদি আমি হতাম আমি করতাম না।
All right, let's go across to my colleague Tapas. Tapas, we were listening into a soundbite of Mamata Banerjee. Can you help us understand what does she have to say on the court proceedings today? What was the Chief Minister saying?
Well, she was asked a brief question at the end of the press conference that whether she would like to comment on this, but she said that this is a sub judice matter and she would not like to comment anything on this at this point in time. Back to you.
What are sources telling you of tomorrow's fallout of this? In what way do you think it's going to really affect the administration? Because we know that the courts have been extremely stern. It's not the first day today when they ask questions. Even in the past hearings as well on this matter, the courts have been reprimanding the government on several occasions.
Well, it's it would be a speculation if we say that what could happen, what could be the fallout. But at this point in time, the kind of argument that have taken place is very clear that this court is very, very critical about the state's point, because the Advocate General at the end asked the division bench that if law and order situation deteriorates, who will take the responsibility? To which the acting Chief Justice very categorically said that the state government has to take the responsibility. They have the power, they have police forces, they have they should mobilize the police force in seconds. So it lies upon with the state government to deal with the situation, and nobody else will take the responsibility. And another thing that the division bench have said, that tomorrow they will be delivering the verdict, and it will just not going to be a signed verdict that would be handed out to the petitioner and the and the state government, but the verdict will be pronounced in the open court, which very rarely happens. So it's very clear that the High Court's division bench is not very convinced with the state's argument, and we can only wait till tomorrow morning. Back
Okay, we leave it at that. Thanks very much, Tapas, for joining us with those details.